Hello, in this penultimate video we'll look at the Markdown formatting language that is used for the help pages of gateball scores and croquet scores. Markdown, you'll find plenty of references to it on the internet that will go into all of the details of what you can do with Markdown. What we'll do in this video is look at the formatting options that are commonly used when writing help pages. So the first line of a page, basically on the internet, certainly within help pages for gateball scores or croquet scores, is to have a heading. So a simple hash symbol followed by the text that you want for the heading, and we can click over to preview and we can see that it's in nice big bold text. You can go down to 6 heading levels. I typically only go to 4, usually 3. So here is heading level 2, so 2 hashes and 3 hashes for heading 3, and we'll just put in some unformatted text into each of the sections so that you'll more easily see the different headings. Okay, so we can see heading 1, heading 2 and heading 3. Okay, other formatting options. To bold your text, double star and then italic is a single star. Again, back to the preview, and there is our bold text and our italic text. You can also create lists. List item 1, item 2, item 3. So it's just simply a hyphen at the start of the line, and that will create a bulleted list. If we click on preview, and there is our list. We can create numbered lists. Now, numbered lists are actually interesting. So you can go 1, 2 and 3, and that will produce our numbered list. One, 2 and 3. Now, what happens if we decided that we missed one of the entries, let's say between 2 and 3? You would be tempted to go, well, this is new 3 and this is the old 3. So you'll see here that I changed the numbers from to 3 and 4 appropriately. Not a big deal, but we'll just take a look at that. There we go, there's the list as we want it. However, if we're feeling lazy and we've got a lot of items that are already in the list that we would have to renumber, so let's say that we needed a number after 1, well, that would be 3 items that we'd have to change. Not too bad, but if you had a dozen items, that's a pain to do. Well, that's fine. What Markdown does is it recognizes that it's simply numbers. So here we can say new or 1 part 2. So if we now go to look at the preview, you'll see that it's numbered it in the order that you've actually added the items. So what I tend to do when I want numbers is I just always use 1, and that will turn up as they're numbered 1 to 5. Now you can indent lists and numbers, and by that what I mean is I'll just go back to my recommendation of always using 1s. Okay, so you'll see there how it's indented. Okay, so just to recap, we've looked at headings, we've looked at bold, italic, lists. So now we get on to possibly the trickiest of all of the options that we tend to use on help pages, and that is creating a link. So let's say that I want a link to Google. Okay, so we want Google we can create a link on. So what we do is enclose the word in square brackets, then open up round bracket and put in the actual web address for Google, and then close the circle bracket. Click on preview. We can see there that we now have a link for Google, and if you click on that link it will open the Google page. Okay, so they're the major items for Markdown formatting. You'll see copies of them in the existing help files, so yeah, it should be relatively easy for you to find what it is, what the formatting is, and over time you'll learn it pretty quickly as to what the major options are for Markdown. So that's it for this video. Just one more to go, and that's submitting our changes.